the next tip, which is really about the price.
Don't be afraid to pay above asking value if you really, really want that house. Because most likely the house is going to go above asking value, but this does draw some concerns because the house might not appraise, and if the house doesn't appraise, you may have to bring more money to closing. And Chris, you can talk about that one as well.
Absolutely. So I've got a great buyer here that's buying a house in the Valentine area. Super awesome lady. And she put her offer in, and the home appraised for $4,500 below what she's paying for the home. Okay, so we're now short $4,500, but there were multiple offers in on that property. She was grateful to get the property. She's having a hard time finding a property because there are very few. She wants to move, right? And so there's lots of different things that we can do with a buyer in that situation. But in this case, she opted to pay the extra $4,500 out of her own pocket because a loan will only be given based on the value that the appraiser determines.
But if you buy it as is, where is, it gives you more power because the seller does not have to deal with any kind of repairs, and that creates a stronger offer.
So that's another tip really on its own, and that is when you're putting your offer in, don't go in with all these expectations that the seller is going to fix everything. Just say, hey, you know what? We're going to buy it like it is.
And make your offer very clean. Don't ask for all their personal properties, their cat, their dog, and their children.
That's right.
You can personalize your bid by writing a letter. We call it a home story and a reason why you want the house. But one thing I really, really like to do is shoot a little video. Put some emotion in it, send it to the seller with your offer so they can see your faces, your emotions, your kids, and why you really want that house. I've had people win bids with lower prices, creating emotion and putting a face to the offer. And that is a very, very powerful message.
But you had told me about something called an escalation clause. And our listeners don't know about this, and I really want them to know what an escalation clause is.
So an escalation clause, so you come in at a certain price on a home. However, so you can set the terms of it. If a bid comes in lower than your maximum price, you will raise your bid price up, say by $500 above the last offer, not to exceed X amount of dollars.